This is a story of an ancient religion, a faraway land, and a growing boy. The boy is Asanga Sakya. We first met him in Nepal back in 2009. Asanga was just 10 years old then, but he'd made headlines years earlier when he left his family in Seattle to study Buddhism all the way in Kathmandu. He was just 5 years old then. Now, at age 13, he's making headlines again as he returns home to Seattle for the first time ever.
It feels wonderful to have the three children together and having Asanga Rinpoche back after 7 years away. It's wonderful. It's absolutely amazing.
But before we learn more about this homecoming, an explanation of how this story began. In 2003, Asanga's parents, Ani and Chimi, took their toddler on a trip to South Asia, where he expressed keen interest in all things Buddhist.
He was amazing. When we did the recitation of the prayers, he knew where we were from that prayer, and he would act in such a manner. This is something you would expect of an adult. And he was not only just doing prayers, but making offerings.
In 2005, the family decided to send Asanga to Nepal. There he would get private tutoring to become a lama, a spiritual leader. During our interview in 2009, Chimi recalls the heartbreak of saying goodbye.
I cried and cried and cried, and strangely he didn't shed one tear. I'm sure inside he was feeling very sad, but I made a huge scene crying, but he didn't shed one tear. He just knew that he was doing the right thing. He was so more mature and wiser than I was.
Asanga Rinpoche, as he's called now, which is a title of respect, is an important link in his family lineage. The Sakya tradition of Tibetan Buddhism dates back to the 10th century. The family, like so many others, fled Tibet when the Chinese invaded in 1959. The religion and culture of these people have suffered greatly ever since. As a learned Lama, Asanga Rinpoche will help continue Tibetan teachings and traditions that started so long ago. While in Nepal in 2009, we met a doting team of caregivers and teachers that provide for Asanga's every need. We also witnessed his hard work, getting up at 5 a.m. and going strong until 9 p.m. every day.
This is my Yabla, and this is my Mamana, and this is me. And
though far away, Asanga's family stayed close to his heart, as did his hometown.
This is from Seattle, and if you shake it, snow comes.
Do you know what that big tall building is called?
That's the Space Needle.
Now, instead of gazing at a snow globe, Asanga Rinpoche is exploring the real Space Needle. A thrill, since many of his memories of home were hazy.
When I was young, I always wanted to go to Nepal. And I wanted to visit back to Seattle too. When I was in Nepal, I thought of coming back here. I wanted to come back and see how it is in Seattle, because I still had some good memories. So I wanted to come back and see how it was.
The young Lama is now on a breakneck schedule to see as much as possible.
I went to the Space Needle and the Pacific Science Center, and I also went to the Great Wolf Lodge.
Which lodge?
Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You go on the water slides?
Yeah, and it was really fun.
Other adventures include a trip to California and frolicking at the beach. But the best part? Just hanging out with his little sisters. Chimi says there wasn't one bit of awkwardness when the kids reunited.
No, never, because if we left him there for 7 years and saw him without seeing in between, saw him for the first time after 7 years, it could be possible that there might be some awkwardness. But we see him every year, and thanks to social media, we Skype with him every week. So it's like he's always with us, although he's not physically present.
It was just like old times. It was just like, it was fine.
It's fine now too.
Yeah.
Are you trying to kill yourself?
We tease him and and play with him and joke with him and like same thing other sisters would do.
Yes.
And while here, Asanga Rinpoche, like any other teenage boy, is indulging food cravings.
I haven't had a hot dog for a long time, and burgers, and I did have a lot of pizzas during my visit here.
Every day is whatever he likes. So he wants pizza, he gets pizza. He wants pasta, he gets pasta. He wants Tibetan food, he gets Tibetan food.
But it's not all fun and games while here at home. Asanga Rinpoche continues daily study of Buddhist texts. And he led a complicated ritual at the Sakya Monastery in Greenwood.
I'm very happy to be here today. Ever since I left this beautiful city in 2005, at the age of 5, I have been dreaming of returning to our Sakya Monastery. It has now become possible only due to our collective karma. Yeah, it's my first teaching in this country, and to give a like initiation teaching to a public.
And did he feel nervous, even just a little bit?
No, actually not. I was kind of comfortable up there.
I mean, finally, you saw the essence and the purpose of what he did abroad, and he did it so smoothly, so confidently, so relaxed. I was amazed how well he did. He looked very comfortable and poised up there, and it was amazing. Yes, very proud, very honored. I received it as well. I was a recipient just like everybody else.
I thought it was really good, and
I thought he
did a good job. And
did a very good job.
Oh, that was just amazing. I don't even have words to describe what I felt as a mother. And I'm a student of his now.
This arrangement may be hard for some people to understand, but this is a family devoted to a cause larger than the individuals within it. A big picture scenario where knowledge, service, and preservation of heritage are worth the sacrifice.